Welcome to SlingShot Options. SlingShot Options deals with high velocity option swing trading. We have several options, systems, strategies, courses, and signals, and we have these systems, strategies, courses, and signals in different sub-niches of options trading, particularly the standard swing, where we look to trade the high velocity swing on purpose. And then we have micro swing trading. You can see some of the products here and over here. We also now swing trade binary options with Nadex, right? We look to swing trade the weeklies, the weekly binary option to expiration for some powerful opportunities. We swing trade covered calls. We have some very creative breakthroughs with these covered call systems and strategies. Okay, so you may want to check those out. Actually, I would encourage you to get into covered calls the way we do them. Okay, first of all, covered calls are pretty lame on their own, so I had to fix them. And so I have several covered calls courses that go into fixing covered calls and turning covered call selling into a powerhouse, turning or developing a covered call portfolio into a cash flow powerhouse, handling the markets to the upside, to the downside, or going sideways. So you'll definitely want to look out for our materials on that and start working on your retirement portfolio as soon as possible, which I would just say now. Just start small and build, because covered calls and our portfolio approach can become one of the most powerful retirement vehicles you'll have. And it can grow and compound on top of that, and also grow and compound your cash flow. So, all right. Now, we have an assortment of courses here that teaches you about our various approaches with swing trading and our with our high velocity swing trading. Okay, we want high velocity. That means we want a directional move to happen right away and to go with gusto. Because why? Well, when we buy an option, we have time decay, and we don't want to mess around with that. We want the price to go of the underlying stock to go right away and move, so we can what? So we can make money fast, and a lot of it. So we can not only have a high speed of taking off, but some great follow through, so we can start to go in the money and go up the chain with higher deltas. Okay, so that sounds good, doesn't it? So, but better than that, not only do we look to trade those type of opportunities, and there are a variety of approaches we look to do so in a systematic way, whereas we're not just looking to make a few wins and then, go crazy and buy a new car and, go out to Las Vegas and all that stuff, right? No, that was in my youth. No, we learned those lessons and we realized, we can't just win a couple and, what do we do with the money we make? We need to keep it and then grow it. Oh, yeah. So that's success in trading. A lot of people forget the keeping and growing part, and growing into, getting the growing into compounding. So we're going to push that, and that's what a system is for. Unless you become systematic or, very strategic, or actually have a new approach. Actually, it's not my approach. It's discovered in some of the these superstar traders that have cropped up over the past decade or so. And that's the super strategy trader. They take and master several strategies, and they are able to react just right and left to the marketplace. But they end up doing that in a systematic way, where you're gonna get down to a point where you're just gonna be running a set of rules. And so when you do that, you move trading into the cerebral zone, then trading becomes a lot more easy. All right. You're not there to celebrate your wins or get depressed over your losses either. You save all that drama for something else. And you make trading, well, you can call it more boring, but you become more cerebral and systematic. And when you do this, then you have something to measure. And when you have something to measure, you have something to improve if necessary. Now, in trading, once you have something solid, that's all you need, because the rest is a money game, a position sizing game, whereas when your account grows, so does your position size. And so you start compounding and growing very rapidly. Start getting on one of those growth curves, those parabolic growth curves, and that is pretty awesome. And that increases your cash flow when your trades average out profits and that and such over time, and your whole account value increases. And so that's where you want to be, and you don't want to get lost in the process, getting too excited about your wins and running off buying this car and that. I mean, borrow whatever car you want, but you want to set up your base and grow it, okay, and do so methodically and not emotionally. So that's maturity, but you'll get to that point by working through a system or strategy. I emphasize the word through because most people don't go through. They crack open the system or strategy. Well, let's just say a system, which is a strategy is a setup that you look to pick, do at optimized times or just whenever you want. A system means you take a strategy and you just do it over and over. You just smash through no matter what's going on. You just take the trade. You don't pick and choose. So most people, they don't go through and learn. They don't go practice. They don't go study it historically. They don't go. They don't demo account trade it. They don't they don't start with real money and tiny positions, right? They want this exciting, fast cash. I don't know what word to call it, and they want instant something. Okay, basically they want excitement, and so they don't take the pains to learn the system well, okay, or learn fundamentals of trading well. So they fall in all sorts of pitfalls. You don't need to do that. You can go, if you go through, all right, with our stuff, for example, and you just get good at your system, right? You're going to develop a skill that you own, and it becomes a skill for life. And then once you go through and actually are able to trade your system correctly, then afterwards you can look to make different tweaks. But you don't make tweaks or you don't hop onto a new thing until you mastered the first one, because you're not going to be able to know what you're looking for. You're not going to be able to know what tweak you need. Okay, so and then also you'll see so many secrets come to you by going through the process. So I want to put that out there because, one of the reasons we're doing this too is we want people up on our Hall of Fame board. We want you to become one of our next 6, 7 figure students, and we want some folks to start breaking 8 figures. Okay, so I think that with this training and education here, you can put yourself in a position to do so. And so if you're willing to, work it out, I mean, working it out and learning a system is nothing compared to, most other things in life. I mean, just think about all the school you had to go through to do what? I mean, unless you became a doctor, all right? I mean, for trading, you put in a few months of practice and you can become a master. And now you have a skill to potentially make much more than any franchise you could buy for what? I mean, go look at the prices we're selling these things for. May have to increase some prices. But anyways, so I want you to check out our stuff. Join our newsletter. Hit the contact button if you have questions. Otherwise, go look at the sales presentation pages for each product and go see what's, appealing to you. If there's something that isn't clear on our sales pages, because we don't claim to be expert marketers, or whatever, let us know and we'll look to clarify it, okay? So, that said, let's get started. Make sure you join our newsletter. That's how you're going to learn about all our stuff and a bunch of other things. And, drop us a line. If you're looking for something in trading, let us know. Even if it sounds ridiculous, let us know. We probably have it or, can generate. So, anyways, so get started. Move, all right? Make it happen. Make it happen, okay? Make it happen. And you can, you're sitting here with the potential to start one of the greatest businesses there are, okay, on the planet. Out of all businesses, trading is the best. It can offer you the biggest returns with the best lifestyle with the least amount of time and effort involved. Okay, it just depends on the way you trade. So get started and be willing to get moving fast and put the work in up front. Compared to anything else, it's really not that much work, but most people don't put that initial work in. So keep that in mind and go for it. All right, so get moving now. Thank you.